Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another roof clean today, and wouldn't you know, it's just started raining, which is fine for me. It's fine for me working in it, but I was wanting to film it. I want to have a real walk round talk about my setup and everything. Shall I risk it? Shall I risk it in the rain? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Drizzle. The camera's supposed to be waterproof anyway. Right, so here's my setup as usual. Whoop. Switch that upside down. So what have I got? I've got the gutter vac on standby, got the scaff tower up. Spent a lot more time today working on these outriggers, getting them as tall as they can possibly be, because normally I have them much lower down, and it's no wonder why I feel like my life's in my hands when I'm up there. I've got a much longer hose to go up through the pole now. This is about 15 meters worth, so hopefully that'll do away with all the snagging and things down below. Let's go up and have a look. Now then. Now we're not there yet because I'm only just starting on this section, but this is something new that I'm going to try. They're just land drains really, but I thought, yeah, I'll put them in, just see if that helps catch the moss so it doesn't fill up the gutters so quick. Now, there was people down below earlier talking and whatnot, so I didn't want to start filming, so I actually started already on, for me, in this scaff position. That's probably the hardest bit to do because it was so far away and at such an angle, it's a nightmare. And to be honest, I've probably not done a very good job, so as I'm going along, I'll have to make sure I re-go over those areas. One change I've made to this is that I've got two new pieces of pole, carbon fibre. Those extensions were, what were they? 8 and 9, sections 8 and 9 from Gardner. Anyway, what it's allowed me to do is obviously have it longer, but I'm realising that to keep this really rigid and solid and have a lot more control over it, you want to extend each section as little as possible. I was extending them quite far out, not all the way, but even like 3/4 of the way that each pole could go, and it's very, very floppy, a lot of flex in it, didn't like it. So I've got these extra poles on now, and it's allowing me to extend, not need to extend quite as much. Anyway, this is like, you can tell from my voice, can't you? Like, I'm always a bit like antsy at the start of a roof clean. Maybe about lunchtime I'll cool off a bit, but I'm always a little bit up in the air when you never know how it's going to go. I mean, they're nice tiles to clean, they're flat tiles, so they're quite easy to clean. But it's a big roof. I've got a lot of, I've got 2 dormers to do at the front. I don't like dormers because I find it really hard to clean side on, and with dormers you can't get the scaff tower directly in front of the area that you need to clean, so you always got to clean it side on. Probably where turbo nozzles come into effect. I'm hoping the before and afters will look pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to crack on now, and the rain's dying down, so I think I'll set this camera up, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one today. Alrighty. So the water, yeah, the water's run out. So I've got ahead of the water supply, which is all right. I've cleaned the corner section. I'm just in the rinse off phase now, so it's all right. I'll sit and I'll have a brew. I'm not sure what time it is. I suppose that doesn't matter, but I am parched. So, so that's the next section. I'll push the scaff tower as close as I can to that, get right in there, and it's going to be pretty tricky, but I might even put my second platform a bit higher. I don't know, when I see other people doing dormers on you know, on YouTube, online, they never complain about it. It always looks dead easy, but when I've got to pressure wash something side on, oh, it's a nightmare. Might be something to do with turning the water volume down so it's not pushing away as much. I don't know. I'm gonna let everything drain for a little while, and then I've got the gutter vac ready to go. So I'll suck out all the gutters, and then I'll rinse off everything. Right, I'm gonna have a brew. I need to get a door open or a window because it's very humid in here. The water tank's filling. Let's go and have a little look what we like about the new scaff position. What are we doing? First impressions, not bad. Okay. Right, so what I'm thinking is angles for cleaning. Angles for cleaning what's facing me is alright. Oh, I'm quite glad I came over a bit further than, that's really helped me out. A bit further than I expected. It's these that are a pain in my bum. Maybe not so bad when I get a bit lower down, but I don't know what the answer is, because the closer you come side on, you can't do it. You have to be from this angle facing it as much as possible, but how am I going to get that angle? I don't know that I will. This one might not be so bad because, what is that? And where does that water go? Hopefully that runs straight out from underneath. I think I'll have to avoid that. Yeah, this might not be too bad, but there's not a lot I can do really. I was thinking about putting this a little bit higher. To what end, I'm not sure. Would that help me? Not necessarily. Right, I'm going to clear these gutters out first though. And where's the downspout? That's the downspout. Yeah, clear these gutters out. So all the mess that comes down from here is going to run into there, which is fine. It's fine. This time what I'm going to do a bit at the bottom first, clear the way, and then by the time, I don't know, yeah, by the time everything comes down, okay, I can stop the pressure there, and I've got all the gunk there, rather than bringing all the gunk to here and then trying to clean these last ones. It's silly. So yeah, clear the gutters, clean the bottom 2 or 3 rows, and yeah, then we'll start from the top. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so I've cleared them out as much as I can really, can't forget that. You'll notice in the valleys, you'll always find this, I'm surprised it's not on that, oh yeah, there's some up there waiting to come out as well. You just get old pointing that's cracked and ready to fall out. To my mind, I don't think it's the end of the world. It holds the lead down, I guess, and yeah, it stops air getting underneath. But if you're losing any of this, or if you find any that's come out, it's not the end of the world, okay? Best thing that I can do for this, because this is not a roof that I'm going on, if I had my cat ladder and I was cleaning it by scraping it, I'd just shove it back in, I'd lift the tile up a bit, find out which piece goes where, put it back in, but I'm not doing that. So the best I'm going to do, I'm going to clean the roof best I can, then when I'm clearing out the gutters again at the end, I'll carefully just get those out and just place them here and, you know, bring them down, and we'll just get rid of them. But all these roofs, over time, it'll all come out eventually, and you know, the day will come where the whole lot will want doing again, which is quite often why you won't see me being too aggressive on the valleys. I'll certainly go over it and go over like through the motions with it, but if there's any moss behind, then I'm not aggressively going after it, because the biocide will kill it off, and it's all loose. Every 4 to 6 inches it's all just loose chunks, so I'm not chasing it. Alright, I've just had some lunch, so we've got to think about what's next. I've still got porch and garagey sort of roof to do, got that to do. I've cleared off the bulk of the moss first. I'm going to take the scaffold away and then just clean that off from the ground, so that's, you know, that's easy. Then, well, not then actually, the tricky bit, I've still got this corner here of the house to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the scaffold down today anyway, not with the sides that I've got on, because as you can see the sides come higher than the overhang, so I have got some sides that they're only 4 rungs high rather than 6, so I think tomorrow I'll bring those and maybe I'll have a look at doing this section. So I think what I'll do now is take the scaff in the back, have a big clear up, clean up the ground, and then I'll just probably finish the day by doing these 2 roofs, and then yeah, and then just get all set up ready for tomorrow. So I don't know what time it is. Let's see what time it is. What time is it? 20 past 2. Okay, yeah, another couple hours, I think that'll be alright. Cool.